Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse One here. Excuse me. Today is the 29th of December. It is Wednesday, 2021. Only got a couple days left. It's amazing. I'm still just blown away how fast this year went. So we ended up actually last night, we had a bunch of snow. I mean, everything was covered. And then today it got warmer again. So a lot of it has already melted. In the next 2 days, I think are supposed to be like 50 degrees for the highs. So something like that. I think it's in the low 40s today. Oh my goodness, look who's here. Hello, little girl. Yeah. She's such a fluff ball. So before we get into this video, I know just so you know, I know it's going to be shocking. Back to being overcast once again here at the homestead. I know it's a surprise, and it's amazing that this sun isn't out, but it is New York. What are you doing? Are you a good girl? And there's Mr. Caesar, and there's Miss Pandora. Pandora, look at your tail. Are you happy? Caesar's got his tail going too. Before we get into the video, I just want to remind everybody I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and I would encourage you to join me then. We'll have a good discussion. Topic to be determined. I haven't figured out what that's going to be yet, but we'll figure that out. So, oh, you want to go in? Sorry about that. Yes, okay. My job is never done. Literally, never done. So you can see all the snow that's sloshed off from the top of here. So anyway, let's get into the topic of the video, guys. So Russia is playing a very interesting game. And they're a lot smarter than people are giving them credit for. Putin is a very, very smart man. So let's talk about this whole thing with the buildup at the border with the Ukraine. Okay. Now it's not it's Ukraine, but I always say I don't know why, but I know the country is Ukraine. So they build up the border with Ukraine, and they put all those troops there, and then it's like, oh my God, Russia's going to attack. They're going to attack just before Christmas. Wait a minute, it's after Christmas. They haven't attacked yet. Now they've already pulled some troops out of there, and Biden and Putin are supposed to talk again, I believe, on tomorrow. It's on Thursday. They're going to have a conversation. What does Putin want, folks? Let's think about this for a second, okay? He's very, very smart. So they got the pipeline that they've got going with Germany, and Biden's already signed off on that and said, yes, they can go ahead and do that, right? After everything else, he says, oh, yeah, they can go ahead and do that now. So he's already signed off on that, allowing them to do that, while yet canceling the pipeline here in the United States. Explain that one to me, out of Canada, the pipeline out of Canada, right? I wish somebody would, because that doesn't make any kind of sense. But Russia will do very, very well financially with that pipeline. So they want that to go forward with no issues. Also, what Russia is looking for, if you guys haven't been paying attention and don't know, they're looking for concessions. They're going to make sure they want promises, if they don't attack the Ukraine, that if they don't attack, that we will not, the allies, Western allies, will not put ballistic missiles and all kinds of that, or bases, or whatever the case may be, there near the Russian border. That's what he's looking for. Ultimately, that's what he's looking for. He's looking for those promises that we won't do this, so if you don't do that, then I won't do this, kind of thing, right? So, very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting how that is all working out. But, it's all a game. Guys, I'm telling you right now, it's all a game. It's all a game. Every one of these countries, they do a lot of saber rattling, if you will, because they're looking to get attention, number one, and they have an agenda. They all got an agenda. you have to understand, us average nobodies in the country, we don't really know what's going on. We don't. There are very, very smart people in all forms of government that are making the calls. You think Biden's running things? Yeah, right. That's actually laughable if you think so. But there are people behind the scenes pulling his strings, and smart people. They're just trying to prop him up there and get him through 4 years. That's what they're hoping for. Who can say? But it is there. Like I said, there's very, very smart people behind all governments that are making decisions and doing stuff. Now, I would say with Putin, that's a different story. I'm thinking Putin's running a show over there. He is no joke. He is not no one to screw around with. He's ex-KGB, you know what I mean? So he knows the drill. So, but anyway, it's it's a very interesting situation. There's a lot of games being played. Like I said, he's looking for concessions. He's looking to keep his border safe, and you can't blame him. I wouldn't want a potential enemy building up on my border. So, you make a threat that is a very feasible threat, and if Russia decided to go into Ukraine, there's really not a whole lot anybody's going to be able to do about it, realistically. They can do, well, we'll put in sanctions, and we'll do this, and we'll do that, but if they don't really care, they're going to do what they're going to do. But if he can get the concessions that he wants for the actions that he's taking, he's going to back down. He's already started pulling troops out of there. They were saying thousands of troops have already left that area. They were calling it a training exercise. But again, that's a game. All of it's a game, And if he doesn't get the concessions that he wants, maybe he does attack Ukraine. Who knows? Who knows? So, anyway, I want to hear your feedback on it. I mean, is this... is it a dangerous game? Are all these countries playing an absolutely dangerous game? Of course they are. I mean, if you get backed into a corner at some point, it's that fight or flight syndrome type of situation happening. So you got to really pay attention to everything that is going on. Just like I said, it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. And so that's something... I want you guys to think about that. Everything that you're seeing a lot of times, and there's just so much propaganda of things, and so it is amazing to me. I got to tell you about a comment I had today. I had fun with the comment, actually. It was so I was talking about the cruise ships and about the outbreak on the cruise ships and stuff like that, and so somebody comes on there, and you can go and you can read the comment and see my response to it. They were like, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. 500,000 people a year go on cruise ships, and only the small percentage of people are getting sick. Stop the fear-mongering, and all this type of stuff was the gist of the comment. So I replied, don't tell me what to do. Because I have a sense of humor, and it's a twisted sense of humor. But it's like, listen. These are things that they're talking about. They're talking about it in the news media. It's just, and I actually had questions. If you watch that video, I had questions. So I wasn't trying to fearmonger at all, actually. I always have questions. I think that one of the healthiest things that we can do as individuals, as a society, is question everything. Say, wait a minute. Let me delve a little bit deeper into this and do your own research. I absolutely 100% all the time. I encourage you guys always to do your own research. People just don't, though. They don't care. It is amazing to me, how many people are willfully ignorant of what's going on, period. Again, like I said in a video the other day, if it doesn't affect them directly, they don't care. Okay? So... craziness, absolute craziness. Our society, it blows me away. It really, truly does. But anyway, again, I would like to hear your guys' feedback on this topic. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. You can see all the snow in the beds there. Quite a bit of snow. Not a huge amount. A lot of it's melted, like I said, but it was snowing pretty steadily last night. I was looking, going, okay, this will be interesting to see what happens. Because again, we could, if I went down to town right now, they probably got no snow in town. And it's just that change in elevation. The higher up you are, the colder it's going to be, and obviously we end up getting snow if they get rain. So it's wild. I've come off of here where we've had a ton of snow up here. Get down into town and they got nothing. I'm like, well, that's all right. I like living in a higher elevation. It's it's a security thing. So anyway, real quick, I want to mention my website, PrepperNurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse One community there, which is a resource that we set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. It is free to join. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. Once you're in, read the message boards, try to connect with somebody in your state or your country, and that, like I said, it's a resource that we set up for you guys to enjoy. Also, again, on my website, we have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. So if you go to my website, PrepperNurse1.com, you will see the Forefathers logo. If you click on that, it will take you to their website. If you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase when you are over there, you can save yourself 15% when you check out by using the discount code PrepperNurse1, and that is the number 1, not O-N-E. All right, so definitely take advantage of that. The last thing I want to share with you is on my website, PrepperNurse1.com. If you click on store, it drops down. You will see Legacy Foods. If you click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. 25-year shelf life, GMO-free, made in the United States. There are gluten options available for people that need them. It is vegetarian, and there are beef and chicken options that can be purchased separately. Freeze-dried food is a very, very smart thing to have. It's a good thing to have, and 25-year shelf life, and really the largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies. So definitely take advantage of that as well. All right, guys. Well, I am going to jump off of here for now. I will see everybody tonight at 8 o'clock for the live stream. So I look forward to seeing you all then. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. And as soon as people could figure that out, we would be in much, much better shape. We need to stop letting them divide us over race, religion, political affiliation, and now the vaxxed and the unvaxxed. It just never stops, in my opinion. They're always trying to keep us fighting amongst each other, and it's not a healthy situation. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really, really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Again, just stay focused, set your goals, and then you set about to making them happen. And again, really, the only person that can stop you is you. Don't listen to negative people telling you what you cannot do. I cannot tell you how many times through the years I've had people say, you can't do that. And again, my answer was always the same, folks, always the same. It was, watch me. And lo and behold, I did what I said, and then what are they going to say then? All right? So anyway, I will see you all later. I hope you're having a great day. 2 more days and the year's over. Wow. Fast. This sure went fast. So hopefully we will have a positive 2022. That remains to be seen. So I hope you all have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.